Good morning. Hello to all of you gorgeous souls out there who have made your way to my space today. I don't record often enough. However, I'm here today with a really, I think, beautiful reading that you should enjoy, where we're going to be speaking about the potential for your connection. Whether somebody you're currently connected to or simply interested in, we're going to take a very deep and extensive look energetically at what is possible for the two of you. So before we get started, just want to say very quickly, just like with small business, as a smaller channel, we benefit the most from your support and love. So if you end up enjoying this reading today and want to support again and show your thankfulness to the channel, please consider subscribing and interacting. It really, really helps. I am again feeling so inspired and excited to be here with this reading. I do not post often. I do not post unless I feel very called to do so and that the reading is really ready to flow. Today, this morning is one such day in which I am feeling the energy big time, and I'm so ready and just feeling the open channel to share that with you. So let's get started. Let's not delay. I have 3 piles for you. You're just going to choose according to whichever crystal you are drawn to most. So for number 1, we have Howlite, which is a beautiful pure white stone with this crystal druzy. For number 2, we have the flower agate moon, my personal favorite. And for pile 3, you can choose the Mangano Calcite, which may appear to be white on your screen, but it is actually a very pale pink with white striations. Go ahead, take a moment to reflect over whichever pile has drawn you and called to you most, and I will meet you over there momentarily to begin your reading. Hey, pile 1, you chose Howlite, beautiful, beautiful crystal that is pure white. Definitely feeling more of like a lighter ethereal vibe today, which I chose with my crystals. For pile 1 as well, to go along with Howlite, we will be using the Wandering Star Tarot. Beautiful shimmery backs. Love this so much. This is the Kickstarter version, but there is an Amazon version available for purchase as well, mass marketed. I highly recommend it. It is one of my absolute favorite decks ever. Very colorful and beautiful. So pile 1, we're going to jump right in to taking a look at the potential between you and your person. While I shuffle, go ahead first and set your intention, right? We want to communicate to the universe with our energy that we are open, receptive, and welcoming of all of the messages that are going to present forth today. You can also feel free to consider your person, keep them in mind, envision them, imagine them, visualize your connection with this person, or if you simply are interested in them, again, keep them in mind. And we're going to take a look at what the potential is for this connection for the future. I'll kind of get an idea by pulling some cards first that speak to the overall energy presently between you to get a better understanding if this is the right pile for you, as well as to go off of for context for what to expect for future energy. So, pile 1, pile 1's person. So we have the 6 of Cups. It's a beautiful energy to start with. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Definitely have a history with this person. Page of Wands. And the 9 of Pentacles. For me, it's very important to just have the cards straight on the screen. There we go. As I said, pile 1, you definitely have some long-standing either history or awareness and recognition of this person. If you don't, for some reason, know them in the physical 3D, then this would obviously just represent a deep soul tie. The Six of Cups always relates to the past and to, again, this idea of nostalgia and remembrance. And there's definitely that element present throughout this connection. It's probably why you feel so drawn to them. With the Page of Wands, I'm definitely seeing that you have a very keen interest. You're very focused on this person. But I also see that you're very much in your own empowered state of energy. This Nine of Pentacles is the pre-Empress card. So this is somebody who's, again, in their power, who's focused on self, who's feeling balanced and secure. But you do have sort of this, again, pull at your energy. I look at these Two of Pentacles as one side being the very balanced, practical, reserved almost energy of this pre-Empress, of someone, regardless of gender, who's just very strong. And, you know, I guess the way that I would describe this would be somebody who has very intense convictions about their life, someone who knows where they're going and how to get there, who is just secure and stable and balanced in your own energy. But there's a sense of, again, attraction and interest very keenly in this person that kind of detracts and pulls you away from this very focused self energy that I'm seeing. I want to get some more information about the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups saying? Okay, we have two coming out, which is the Two of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that this is somebody that you historically have not considered being in a connection with until recent time. So this very well could be an energy of somebody who's been very focused on you. The King of Cups, this is a big feeler, lots of big energy, big feelings. With the Creator No here, this is pretty clear, along with the Two of Swords. This is not somebody that you've, again, traditionally paid a lot of attention to or been interested in, but something has suddenly caught your eye or shifted your energy, or perhaps you simply just in the past or in recent time were not truly looking for a relationship or looking to be deeply connected. You may have felt a lot of things for this person. It's kind of a twofold energy I'm feeling depending on your situation. But for those of you that haven't felt as though you wanted to be involved at a deep level with this person, I do feel like that has suddenly shifted and changed. I see the lightning in this No card, which is kind of giving me the tower energy coming through, which says, you know, that there's been a sudden and rapid sort of shifting and change into this different energy where you're very focused on this person and you're feeling very alive and very passionate and fired up about them. And now you're wondering, you know, I'm fine. I'm good on my own. I'm feeling the best I've ever felt. But I also want a partner, and I want to know what the real potential is with this person. Can it actually happen for us? Is this the person for me? Am I crazy for imagining that this could be it for me, or have I really found my person? These are just the thoughts that come through for me when I'm tapping into your energy. So pile one, if this sounds like you, then keep watching, because we're going to go ahead now and take a look specifically at what the potential is, the future potential for you with this person. It feels good. It actually does to me. It feels like there could be some really solid connection here long term. Something real. So pile one, what is the long-term potential with the person you have in mind that you are thinking of? The Star, as I said, lots of potential. We have the Six of Wands. Look at this. Success, victory. I love seeing this. The Page of Pentacles. You have two pages now coming out there. We also have the Seven of Cups coming out with the Hermit. We have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Five of Cups. So again, I'm thinking for the majority of you watching this pile, number one, there has been a period of time in the recent past where you either were not considering this person, not trusting of this person. I see that there's been some pain, there's been some loss and some very difficult energy associated with this connection. And you do worry and fear that this could happen again. But what I would like to say is that everything seems to have taken a really strong turn, not just with your feelings, but with this other person's feelings as well. I do feel that they reciprocate the energy that you are feeling towards them. And it does appear as though there is really, really strong potential for this connection. We again have the star, which is about optimism and faith and hopefulness and positivity. It's a very auspicious omen to me, especially with the Ace of Swords, which is often a very clear yes card. It's the card of truth. It's the card that represents awakening and awareness. I think this is, again, something that you've recently come into realization about, pile one. And because of that, I think you're sort of, again, with this Two of Pentacles energy that came out earlier, you're still sort of grappling with whether or not this connection really does stand a chance. Because even though you feel so good, you remember and you still think about and allow your mind to wander back to those times when you didn't feel so good with this person. But here we have, again, a card of victory and success with the Six of Wands, and it's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. That is specifically addressing the question, I guess, of whether or not there is longevity in this connection. There absolutely is. Seven of Pentacles is about investment. It's about your time and your commitment to a particular project, or in this case, a connection, a person. There will be a level of success achieved with regard to this. And I think that this person is finally ready to open up and offer something real to you. Page of Pentacles, you know, as a page, this isn't a king. It's not even a knight. However, the pages do represent oftentimes offers and just that willingness, that openness, and again, receptivity to that energy. With the Page of Pentacles being very real and solid earth energy, it's grounded and it's foundational. And it's, again, somebody wanting to bring forth something in the real world that they previously perhaps were not either willing to bring forth and direct towards you, or were unable to. Could also be, again, tied to this feeling of loss and sadness with the Five of Cups. But Temperance is about balance of that energy. You see how the cups are perfectly distributing the water between them. And this is just, again, an indicator of, look at how beautifully peaceful she looks. It says healing and moderation and balance and guidance. So this is, again, all about how this person is coming into their own, coming into a state of being where they're feeling more secure and grounded and ready to come forward with something on offer, something that really is going to, I think, take this to the next level, not just with the feelings shared, but how it's going to look in the 3D as well. So that's beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and get some oracle to just get some further information for you on this person. What is the potential for the future with this person that pile one is thinking of? The bloom, look at, oh, I love it. Creations realized, right time, harvest, and celebrate. So again, this person is feeling ready for the first time, perhaps in your connection or since you've known them. Again, for a lot of you, I feel you've known this person for a great length of time. But the bloom means that it's almost like spring after a very long winter where everything is hibernating, or in some cases dead, and it's coming back to life and it's beginning to unfold, and you're just beginning to see the first sort of inklings of a renewal, of, again, that spring-like energy of abundance and the blossoming nature of just a connection that really, again, has that potential for longevity and fruitfulness and a truly beautiful, beautiful union. And the return, again, Six of Cups, a new story, you decide, alignment, and it's coming together. So you very well pile 1, again, could have been connected to this person before, or if not, you've known them for a great deal of time. But this is a new page. This is a new story. It's an opportunity to have a do-over, to restart things with this person, or to, again, approach this connection now from a newfound perspective because you're viewing them in a different way. I'm going to use also the True Love reading cards. These are beautiful. I forgot I even had these. Let's just get a few more. Potential for pile 1 with their person, please. Life purpose. Let's get one more. Yin and yang. I have to say pile 1 with the 6 of Cups coming out, which is a soulmate-like energy. Then we have life purpose, which is all about ascension. And look at how this person's heart chakra is burst open. There's all of these rays of light coming and beaming out from their chest. And then we have the yin and yang, which are the opposite and complementary energies. These are so indicative of, again, a soul tie, a very strong, kinetic, spiritual sort of a union that is on the horizon, that you have always been united. There's always been this soul connection, and now it's time to realize that in the 3D. I definitely think that this is, I'll remove labels and just say this is a very significant person to your life, pile 1. And if you feel that as well, if you feel like there's a very strong purpose to this person being in your life, if you feel like they are your other half, chances are you are right. Pull a few more. This is from the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee Oracle. Beautiful purple. I love it. Then we'll close off with some guidance as well. Protection. For me, that's divine protection. So this union is very much supported and protected by the divine. I don't think that this is the case where it's all in your head. I know that that was a bit of a concern at the beginning of the reading, was whether or not this was real and true. And I definitely think that you are on the right path when it comes to the energy of this person, pile 1. The emotional and decision. There was definitely, with the 2 of Pentacles, this theme throughout the reading about needing to make a decision and line up with it. So, you know, I think that there is also 2 sides to your approach to this connection. The protective kind of, again, more convicted side of you that remains practical and pragmatic, and that is thinking so much of the past and your prior connection with this person that you're really unsure of what you should trust. But then you feel this deep and resonating emotional connection as well. It's about making a decision. Again, it's up to you. It's your choice which way you want to go, but making that choice and then really, again, aligning with that decision and flowing with it and trusting the universe with whatever is going to present in regards to this connection with this person. And truly what I'm hearing is that things aren't going to completely fully bloom and blossom until you trust and until you have full faith in the universe making everything come together for you. It's always working out. That's when you'll really see the potential of this connection increase tenfold. Let's get some guidance for pile 1, please, on their person, on this connection. What do they need to know most? The 4 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Death energy coming through. This is a good card, by the way. And the 2 of Wands. Again, the idea of a decision. So quite clearly, pile 1, this is saying that you are such an abundant being and you truly can have whatever you want, but you have to choose it. You have to truly center and set your intention within yourself that you are open to this connection, that you're open to having that life partner, to seeing where it truly goes, to trusting fully, allowing things to unfold as they will. And then if you do that, there's going to be a beautiful transformation happening. I love that so much. That's such a beautiful, beautiful reading. You don't always get those. However, Pile 1, your reading was absolutely amazing. I hope you've enjoyed it and that it's resonated for you. If it has, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, you can also, again, engage with the channel. You can like, you can subscribe, and of course, return at another time for a future reading. I hope you take great care in the meantime. Bye-bye. Pile 2, thank you so much for being here today. You chose this gorgeous flower agate moon, one of my absolute favorite crystals that I own. And in honor of my favorite crystal, or one of the, I should say, I'm also going to be using one of my favorite tarots today, which is the Flora Tarot. It is an independently created deck from Kickstarter. I'm not sure if it's available right now, but the creator Laura is fantastic. I know her personally. She has been incredible to connect with, and she's very friendly. So she loves when people obviously support her work and is very responsive to messages. So if you're interested in the deck, feel free to reach out to her. So pile 2, we are taking a look today at the potential of your connection for the future. Whether this is somebody that you've been previously connected to or you simply have interest in them, we are going to, again, take a very deep and in-depth look at what the potential is with this person, what the future holds for the two of you energetically. So while I'm shuffling, go ahead first of all and just set your intention. Ready yourself to be open, receptive, and welcoming to whatever messages are going to come through today for your reading. You can also keep your person in mind as I shuffle. Visualize them, think of the two of you together, and just be ready for whatever presents and comes out. I'm going to start by pulling a few cards to get some context on the state of the connection, just so that you can be sure that you are at the right pile. And then we will get into future energies. These have been shorter readings today. I haven't done a reading in quite a while, so I'm keeping it simple, but pile 1 was so beautiful and a lot came out in just a few minutes. So let's see what you get as well, pile 2. So we have the 4 of Swords. This is definitely the energy of disconnect. 7 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Wands, all of these energies of waiting and patience. The 9 of Wands, even hesitation here I'm getting for some of you. So I'm going to pull a clarifier for the 4 of Swords and kind of, yeah, 2 of Wands. So you're resting right now in regards to this connection. I don't think you're taking any action, and for whatever reason, it feels like you would need to be the one to make the first move with this person. I don't know if they're unaware of you or unaware of your feelings, but there's definitely, again, a need to act and to kind of take things to the next level, which right now you're resting and preparing for, perhaps. I definitely see the idea of preparation because we have the 3 of Wands, which is often a planning card, a card of you know, sort of creating still, getting in the process of. But with the 9 of Wands here, we do have some fear coming out, some hesitation. We're going to get guidance at the end of the reading to help you kind of move through any difficult energies you're feeling in regards to this connection. That maybe we'll address that at that time. But just know right now, you know, you've invested a great deal of energy with the 7 of Pentacles into, it feels like, more daydreaming and the concept, the idea of a connection with this person than actually going for it and taking, again, the steps necessary to make it a reality. What I'm hearing is it very much can become a reality, that this person either already reciprocates your feelings or is going to very quickly upon connecting with you. There is going to be a very deep level of feeling there. So this is not the pile for those that are very deeply connected already to somebody who have a relationship or a situationship. This is disconnect. This is definitely hands-off. 4 of Swords also is a very hands-off sort of a connection. If that sounds like you, pile 2, then this is definitely your reading. Continue watching. And if not, choose one of the other piles. I want to get a little bit more information on how things are going, how things are looking. between you or with you and this person. We have the Empress. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, this is beautiful. Very strong feminine energies coming out. We have the Two of Swords as well. And this is actually a blank in this deck, but I also incorporated into my readings. There is, in addition to that white card, a black as well. So I use both. This card to me indicates freeness, ability to move through the energy very easily. It's an open door, an open window. Think of the purity of the color white. It indicates to me that all doors are open, all things are clear. It's coming up again underneath that Nine of Wands, which is to say that there should not be any degree of hesitation about reaching out to this person. It feels like this is the green light, and yet you hesitate. I don't know if there's competition or there's another person involved, but I have to say, pile 2, you came out immediately. I felt you were the Empress energy. So this is somebody very abundant, very physically beautiful and attractive, someone who catches a lot of attention, and who just has a presence about them. You know, this is the divine feminine energy. If you are a feminine person, regardless of gender, and you embody Empress energy, you are in your power, and you're very much aligned again with the divine feminine energy, the yin energy of receptivity and beauty and sensuality and just abundance. You know, the Empress is a very abundant person. For some reason, it feels like you don't believe that though, or you question this. Your mind is very blocked to the concept that that's true. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is also, again, another energy of a strong female, but not quite at the Empress level. So there either is another person involved. This person you're thinking of could already be married or involved with someone, or have a lot of admirers, a lot of attention drawn their way with other female energies. There could be, even for some of you, like a mother figure or somebody that is just very intimidating to you about trying to connect with your person. Some sort of a blockage here, despite the fact, again, the universe is saying there is not a blockage. You don't need to be worried about that person or about the energy represented by this Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, it feels kind of sad, honestly. It feels like somebody who has so much potential within them to manifest literally everything they want. The Empress is a supreme manifester. It's the number 3, which is the energy of creation and, again, abundance and just wonderfulness. And you really could have all of that. But instead, the Four of Swords, you sit and you rest. That's not the action to take at this time, pile 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at the potential with this person. We're kind of seeing what you're doing just solo right now, pile 2. Let's actually take a look at what is possible between you and the person that you are thinking of, pile 2. Let's see. The King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the Queen here. We have the King. Again, remember, the Empress is just an amplified and intensified version of the Queen of Pentacles. In fact, she represents the culmination of all of the best qualities of every queen in the tarot. Then we've got the King of Pentacles, which is the most solid, stable, secure energy in the deck. The King of Pentacles is the husband energy, is the committer, is somebody who is serious and real and who that's lifetime partner material. Absolutely, in my eyes. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, again, about finally securing is what is coming through to me. An odd phrase, but securing your person, getting your person, having your person. This could be the person for you where that finally happens, where you finally feel like this is it. I have met my person now. Finally, I've reached them. There's a lot of stability here. Oh my goodness, the Ten of Pentacles, happiness, happy family, joyfulness. This is incredible, pile 2. I didn't think anything could top pile 1, and then here we go. And we have the Ace of Swords as well. We had the Ace of Swords present for pile 1, but in a different context. Here I'm reading this as again, the card of truth, but this is to say, like, wake up. We have the Four of Swords here, which is about dreams and about resting and daydreaming, visualizing and imagining, and that's important too for manifestation. But this is saying this can be a reality. This is the card, with the sword that doesn't depict a sword, it's all flowers, but it is the sword of truth that slices through all of the illusions that tell you that something isn't possible, or is it truly possible? Is it in my head? This right here, again, coming up over this white card of just faith and virtue and purity and openness, freedom. It says it absolutely is possible for you. Pile 2. The Ace of Wands. As I said, this person is going to feel very, very deeply for you very quickly as well. I think there's going to be an instant soul recognition, actually. There's going to be a camaraderie. It feels like friends first. I'm going to be honest, for a while. It doesn't feel, even for those that already maybe have a person in mind where the person reciprocates their feelings and you may not be aware, or perhaps you're aware but you're unsure about stepping forward. Even if that is the case, it still feels like friends is going to be first, and that is going to be a relationship, a connection that is fostered and nurtured and develops over time into this King of Pentacles energy. There's a lot of trust needed to be here on both sides, I'm hearing. But it's going to be such a beautiful energy, and there is going to be passion as well. I don't know if that was a question for you. We have the Fool coming out along with the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, you can't get any better. A new life, literally a new life. The Four of Wands is the 1111 card. It's the twin card. It represents, again, marriages and celebrations, happiness, the foundational home environment. So this is saying that this could potentially absolutely be your forever person. Even more so than pile 1, I feel like this is a case where you are on the right track to meeting your forever person, and who you have in mind very likely could be that match for you. Which is so, so exciting, because that's half the battle, right? Is finding who it is. The Nine of Cups. So this is somebody who, once connected to them, would honestly meet all of your requirements, everything you've always hoped for and dreamed. Right? Queen of Swords here. What you've always pictured and envisioned when you think of that perfect person. All of your dreams, all of your desires will be met. And I'm hearing in a materialistic way as well. For some of you, I don't know if it's like a very strong desire for you to be able to honestly not work, just like keep a home, be a homemaker, which is also part of the Four of Wands energy. Be home and raise children, keep a house, and sort of devote your energy in a more domestic capacity, but that's definitely possible for you. I'm hearing for others of you, if you have desires to branch out and do certain projects, this person may help you achieve that. If you are feeling insecure about anything ever, this person is going to be your cheerleader, your main supporter, the person that, again, you've always felt like you were missing in your life. And now that they've entered your life, it's a very strong foundational sense of friendship before anything. Even once this person becomes more, I was just about to say, becomes a lover. And then here we have the King of Wands coming out over the Ace of Wands. There's going to be passion. But even before they're a lover, they are a friend. And they are somebody who is always going to support you, encourage you, and help your dreams to manifest and grow, come to fruition. Anything else? The Nine of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. I feel this is already where you are. You're already getting to a place where you're very, very abundant feeling. This is pre-Empress energy. Remember I said, when we had the Empress first come out, I felt very strongly that that was your energy. And yet you don't necessarily feel that way about yourself. But I do think that you feel pre-Empress. This Nine of Pentacles, this is the card of somebody becoming stabilized and empowered and encouraged and secure within their own selves, which is necessary to manifest a very stable, secure, and balanced connection and partner, if I may say. And the Knight of Wands. This is beautiful. Never lacking passion, never lacking any sort of drive. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. This is, for me, an exciting life. lots of options, lots of things available to you. It's almost like the world opens up to you once you connect with this person, whether that be physically in the real sense or just energetically with your sense of self-worth, self-esteem, and confidence. Whatever the case, this person, you're already well on your way with self-development, but this person just kind of takes it up a notch and excels it to the next level. And you really are such a perfect pair, a perfect match. I'm going to get one card in regards to that, because it really feels like you guys will complement each other well, even if you only ever stayed friends. It feels like you guys will be very, very close. We have the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. You guys are both going to shake up each other's lives and be a very significant, pivotal energy in each other's existence at the point that you meet and connect and become involved. And with the Six of Pentacles energy, which is the energy of reciprocity, again, that represents to me this evenness, this equilibrium, this even exchange of energetic influence and purposefulness and significance in each other's lives. The depth of feeling is going to be shared. If you have any reservations if this person is into you, or will be, without a doubt, pile 2, they will be. Let's go ahead and pull some Oracle as well. Get a few more cards. Haven't even gotten to the Oracle, and this is so exciting. Loving it. So, what is the potential for pile 2 with their person? We have the Mystic Rose, which is compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. Again, it feels like just a strong sense of purposefulness, tied to this connection between you. And we have the Child Within, which is inner mother innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. That to me is, again, this idea of like this foundation that this is built upon is one of friendship and support and like true unconditional love, even aside from anything else. You know, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Breathing Rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. I find that to just be absolutely beautiful. From the True Love reading cards, excuse me. Let's see what we've got. Potential for pile 2's connection to their person. And pull 2 from this deck. We've got the Garden. So another symbol of abundance and beauty and blossoming. Just, we've got the Rose here. We've got the Garden. We have the Empress. There's a lot of potential in this connection. It really is going to see you just open up like a rose, like you haven't either ever or in a very, very long time. We have the Divine Masculine. Yep, this is somebody who is in their power as well. And I love that this was flipping out worthiness, because this is what I talked about how you're already developing this strong sense of self. And then this connection, the supportive, just encouraging love that you feel from this person on every level is going to help to elevate that for each of you, in fact. But if you're concerned or questioning at all, if this is a worthwhile person, if this person is going to feel this way about you as well, if they're going to be the right person for you or be a good person overall to be connected to, the answer, especially with this card, is most certainly yes. Let's just get a few from the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee. I have the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot, and then this Oracle. I need the other tarot. Abundance. Okay, could we say that anymore? There is going to be so much goodness coming, exuding out of this connection. This is like, go for this. Go for this. Do not delay. Look at all the beauty. Look at just the peacefulness, the serenity, the I want to live inside that card. It cannot let that pass you by, which, you know, nothing ever truly is missing you. Everything is always working in its own timing to benefit you, but definitely calling on you to take action. So don't be afraid to do that, pile 2. And we have the Emotional, which also came out for pile 1. And I'm reading this as just a very strong, again, depth of energy and almost like a soul tie between you. So we have the divine masculine coming out. We have abundance. We have the Empress, which is the divine feminine. We have the emotional card here, the card of abundance and worthiness and emotion and love. And we had the heart connection card with the breathing rose. This is just stunning, beautiful. I want to pull just a few cards of guidance for you, especially because, as I said earlier, we had that Nine of Wands card come out, and that was speaking about hesitation and perhaps fear or lack of self-confidence. I want to get some guidance for you on how you can best navigate this connection, this current situation. So we have the Five of Wands. We have the Six of Wands, okay? Literally overcoming your fear or your insecurity about competition, about things not working well. You will be victorious over all of that is what I'm hearing. And the Wheel of Fortune, you are divinely guided and you're a very, very abundant, blessed person, pile 2. You have nothing to fear, no doubt at all. Everything is coming your way. You're blocking it out right now. What is the guidance on how to clear that and allow this wheel to turn? The Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Star. Don't stay stuck. Continue to move forward and allow your faith, allow that natural sense of optimism that resides inside of you to lead you, to keep you motivated and moving forward, because it's definitely possible, pile 2. And with the Star, with this beautiful energy of the Wheel of Fortune, everything is aligning for you. The divine has your back. The universe is ready to make everything happen. You just have to take that next step. So pile 2, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, that it's been beneficial to you and resonated. If it has, I would love for you to, again, show your love and support by subscribing, interacting with the channel. Even if you just like or share the video, that helps as well. But commenting is a wonderful way that I also can be aware of how well these readings are reaching people and how they're feeling about them. So feel free, don't be shy. And I hope to see you in the meantime in a future reading. I have lots of videos posted, lots of playlists. I don't know when I'll be posting again, but I hope to see you then. Until then, take care. Bye-bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this Mangano Calcite today. Gorgeous crystal. And we will also be using for you today the, here we go, the Lucine Tarot. This is going to be the, I believe, Twilight edition. It is. Beautiful, gorgeous, independently created deck. I got this off of Kickstarter. In fact, I guess I used all independent decks for this video today. However, I'm not sure if this one is still available. But I will include the information in the description box for the information in case you want to look into it. I'm always on the search for beautiful decks. So if you are interested as well, they also made a midnight edition of this deck, which is darker. It's got copper edges and it's black and gray. A little bit of a blue tint as well. So pile 3, so happy to have you here. We are taking a look today at the potential, the future potential of your connection in mind. Connection that you have with your person, or the desire for one if you just have interest in a person that you're not currently connected to. While I am shuffling, go ahead and just ready yourself, set your intention. We'll see if these needed to come out. And then we'll put them back. Ready yourself and set the intention that you are open, receptive, and welcoming of all of the messages that are going to come through for your reading today. As well, be sure to keep your person in mind as I shuffle. Whoa, this person is ready to talk. My goodness, this did not happen for any of the other piles. I'm just kind of flipping some of them over to see what they are. And if they come out again, I'll know that they were meant to, which is how it always works anyway. Keep your person in mind. This person is very eager. Visualize them, imagine the two of you together, your connection. We're going to start by pulling just a few cards to get some context on the current state of the connection between you, whatever that may be. Both two piles, piles 1 and 2, are very, very different. So this is just going to help you to see if you are in fact at the right pile. And then we'll go ahead from there and we will pull cards on the future potential and guidance as well. So for pile 3, please, can you show us what is currently going on in their connection with the person they're thinking of? We have the Devil. Okay. Like I said, this person has a very, very strong energy. We have the 6 of Cups. We also have the 8 of Cups. Okay. And the High Priestess. Right off the bat, you're not sure how you could ever walk away from this person. This person is very, very attached to you and vice versa. Doesn't appear to be a super healthy connection, if I'm going to be honest, but you know, that's not for me to judge. I'm just reading into the energy. There's been perhaps a lot of toxicity here, and I think that that's going to be triggering for some people. So I just want to be clear that that doesn't necessarily have to mean, you know, horrible dysfunction. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, but that just even means a strong sense of codependence and attachment with that Devil energy presenting out. We have the 6 of Cups though, which is the energy of, again, past ties, knowing somebody for a long time, or feeling like you have, feeling very deeply connected to them, almost to the point again of like obsession. It was very intense, very strong. It was like the cards when I was shuffling were very jittery, like they wanted to come out. And I think that's how you both feel when you're apart from each other. This definitely feels like an energy of connection. It's almost like you both get antsy when you're not together. And again, it feels to me like you have no idea how you would ever live your life without this person. You're very, very deeply connected and deeply attached to them, pile 3. Let's get some more info. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this connection hasn't always been on the up and up. There's definitely been some turmoil. Again, it's going to look different for everybody, but it's been a rough road. Feeling for some of you, you recently saw this person again for the first time after being away from them for a while, and it kind of brought all the feelings back. And now you're like wrapped into it again more than ever. We have the 8 of Wands coming out. So we have 2 8s at this point. We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the 4 of Cups. You feel so strongly that this is your person that nobody and nothing is going to tell you any different. And I honestly think even when it hasn't been healthy to engage, again, this is what I mean by the Devil energy, the codependence, your energy is always pulling at this person. You're always looking for that connection. You're always in the process of seeking this beautiful harmony in union together. But it does feel like that always eludes you because we have the 8 of Cups here, which is the card of movement and of walking away. And it's possible that this person walked away from you, left you for some of you. But again, I do feel like there's been a recent reconnection, kind of like a reunion energy. Very quick, very sudden as well with the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So with that, it's brought all the feelings back. It's made you second guess yourself now if walking away is really the best thing to do, or if you even really truly could, because you thought you kind of had. The 3 of Cups, you may even have been dating others or just getting out in the community, enjoying yourself, moving on. And then just like that, you're pulled and drawn right back in again. You know, that's what I'm getting. We have the Empress and we have Transmute here. But what I can see very clearly is that you just have been thrown off kilter a bit, but you are a divine being, of course, and you are normally more in your power. Even though this person has a lot of power and influence over you, I do feel like in recent time you've been doing a lot better, and you will transmute this current kind of wobbliness and energy. Even though this person's just returned and kind of thrown you out of alignment, I do think that everything is going to kind of right itself, and you will return to this beautiful energy of balance once again. But as to what is the future potential with this connection, let's take a look and see. So if this sounds like you and your connection, pile 3, then keep watching. We have the 6 of Swords. This is a moving on energy. We have the King of Pentacles. Could be, again, as I said, in some cases, your person moving forward. We have the Queen of Cups, future potential, and the Emperor. Okay. Let's clarify these energies as well. We have the 10 of Wands. This is struggles to move forward, struggles to move past, the difficulties of the past. I don't normally take reversals, but in this case, the 7 of Pentacles, this represents a lack of investment. It feels a little bit to me like there is another better energy out there for you. I'm going to be honest, pile 3. The energy with this person doesn't appear to ever go to commitment as of how it currently stands energetically. 6 of Pentacles, though, with the Queen of Cups, you're really open to this. You're open to love. You want someone to love, but what I'm seeing is a need to transform your own very strong masculine energy that you have, which is this constant chaser energy, this need to seek this person out, this need to drive the connection always, to make everything happen, to keep yourself energetically so open and actively pulling at this other person. Once you kind of resolve that and transform that energy, I definitely see that there's going to be peace restored for you. And that's going to help to turn things around, whether with this person or independently. But, manifesting the connection that you truly want with this 2 of Cups, I don't know if that happens with this person, at least not anytime soon. Yeah, the 8 of Swords, it doesn't appear to be very likely at this point. Again, there's a distinct lack of investment that this person is in energetically. They're still very, I want to say, borderline obsessed with you, or very, very drawn to you, and still have this tendency to want to grab at you and pull at you as well, and have you in their field of awareness, to have access to you. But it doesn't feel like it's for a very sincere and loving reason. It feels to be very selfish, very just needy and at their whim, but without any real stability and foundation behind it. Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Yeah, an offer that you're hoping for is not, again, likely in this current energy with this person. 4 of Pentacles, this person is going to remain very, very reserved. I don't think they're in a very good place. That makes it challenging and difficult. Let's get some Oracle and just see what we've got here. This is the Rose Oracle. I don't think I mentioned that in the other piles. Potential, future potential for pile 3 and their person. Plant yourself here. We have integration, embodiment, and grounded action. That's what would be needed, pile 3. And the grandmother, remember your roots, perspective, and trust the weavings. This is more about self-focus, honestly, a need to, again, regain that sense of inner balance and alignment that we saw with the Empress, where you're typically, getting to that point where you're in a little bit better energy that way, especially when this person is removed from your life or removed from your direct focus. But once they enter or re-enter, they really throw you off kilter. And this is about the future potential, is about needing to first balance self before anything can come about with this person or anyone else. We also have true love reading cards. Let's just get a few from here. Ooh. Well, we had 4 spill out, so we're going to take them. Self-respect, again, super necessary. we had in order connection. It's going to allow for connection the more you love and honor yourself. We have forgiveness. Again, these are a lot of self-focused energies, pile 3. And we have creativity, which is again tied to that Empress energy. So I don't think it's completely outside of the realm of possibility. This person and you do share a very deep connection, but it's not balanced and it's not healthy. We saw the first card out was the Devil. There needs to be a level of self-focus before there can ever be a togetherness here on this divine path where we have these two people in this beautiful, abundant environment that are walking towards this very short path to this door. Look at how this path is quite long. And there's a lot of reference here to solitude and the need to focus on self and continue on this healing path, this independent journey. I think that's kind of where you're at presently, pile 3. Let's get a couple more from Wisdom of the Sacred Bee Oracle. Just 2. We'll get 2. Potential of pile 3 and their person in the future. Dreams. I just heard in your dreams, but it could be, you know. Oh, and we actually got 2. This has come out in every pile today. For me, it's representing a very deep emotional connection, which we have here. We know that. And we have the Worker. So again, this is going to take a lot of effort. And I think the effort needs to be self-focused right now before there can really be a change or a shift in this connection. At present, the energy is not conducive to a long-standing commitment. You know, it's more going to live in your dreams and in your mind until you can sort of align with it and the energy writes itself to allow for that. Ooh, apologize for the wobbliness. Oh my goodness, we had one more card that fell out. Look at this. Spiritual maturity was on the floor. Absolutely. There needs to be spiritual focus on self at this point in time. That drives me nuts when that's really crooked. Let's get you some guidance, pile 3, very quickly. I want to be sure that we leave you on a high note of how can pile 3 sort of overcome these current challenges, turn this connection around, or experience joy and happiness and balance within self to manifest a very beautiful connection. The 2 of Pentacles. We have the Fool. So this is about getting clear about what you desire for the future and then going after it, absolutely, with the Chariot, moving forward. Wheel of Fortune. That's the wheel turning, shifting, changes. Again, this is being on a divine path. This is following the way to the next logical step. This card right here and how this is, you know, one straight and narrow path. That's what it feels like to me with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the guidance is there. You are divinely supported and protected. There is no need to fear. And you will get everything that you want if you can align with that energy. Right now, it just feels like you're a little, again, off kilter. We have the Ace of Cups. Self-love, definitely self-love there. The World. You can have a whole new world, a whole new beginning. And the Page of Wands. Regaining your zest for life. This is, again, all so self-focused, pile 3. Wasn't my intention, but we have the 5 of Pentacles. You can turn around all of this really difficult energy that you feel where life is beating you down, or that this connection in general, you know, specifically never turns around, that things continue to be a struggle and be difficult. As long as there is love for self and focus on self, and you are committed to, I guess, this lifestyle of having a high vibration and putting your energy in the right place, keeping it there, focus there, you can truly have whatever you want. This connection, even anything can turn around for you. There's definitely somebody in the works for you. The energy of them came out in the reading. As to who it is, if it's this person or another, kind of remains to be seen. But pile 3, that is your reading. It was a little bit more difficult than some of the others, but I think it was very real. If it resonated for you and was helpful, I'd love to know. As always, I've appreciated having you here so much. I hope that you stick around and that I will see you again for a future reading. In the meantime, you can feel free to browse my other videos and, of course, engage with the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, pile 3, again, I hope you take great care. Bye-bye.